Welcome back everyone to Old Man Wisdom. Let's get straight on with the analysis of the Euro USD for last week, and let's see where things could go for this coming week ahead. So firstly, you can see the lines that I drawn for last week just here. We were saying that we wanted price to come back up to this area. So let me just extend this over right the way through here. And I wanted to see price come up, and then I said that I wanted to see price stalling in or around this area here. Now there was a really good reason why I chose this area. And I didn't really explain it very much last week, but let's just go ahead and see why I chose this area here. Now firstly, because it's between the 50 and the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement. Now I didn't pick the whole area, but of course, we easily could have. And you see that price did stall here. But also, if you'd have taken the Fibonacci from the very last high, which was here, you'd see that the other crucial area was just here. The 50 to the 61.8 from the last high. So we had the biggest high up here, and then we had the previous high here. So let's get rid of this now. So last week, we had price stalling around here. If you'd have took this trade, you'd have had about 90 pips of possibility. But then, of course, price continued going up to this further area up here. And not only did we have price stalling for about 4 or 5 hours, but then we had a retest with it taking out the previous high and immediately rejecting. So you could have had a stop loss of just maybe 20 pips and potentially caught a drop of 100. And even now, price is trying to retest up into this area. So here, this blue rectangle is where the markets opened just last night here in the UK, and price is still hanging around this crucial area here. So even now, it's currently Monday the 3rd of October 2022. If price was to push back up into this area, you've got a nice area in which you could potentially have a stop loss just above this zone. Now I also mentioned this key area, this line, this red line, that price may even come back up to this line here. So this too is a key area. It's rejected a couple of weeks ago up here. And even if we are to scroll back, you can see this line or this area that I've plotted. The 0.98800 area has been key areas for weeks, if not months. So bearing in mind that price could also push right up and break this previous high here just to tap or touch the 0.98800 area up here. So for next week, this is exactly what we're looking for. We're looking for price to be in this Fibonacci zone or this really strong key area here, this red line, to come up into and then drop away. So we're still looking for a sell opportunity. But remember what I always like to tell you, that we don't want to just buy or sell blindly. We want to see wicks, or we want to see price stalling, a bit like here. If I just zoom up a little bit, you notice here where price is just 1, 2, 3, 4, nearly 5 hours worth of candles just stalling here, and price just can't go any higher. The same in this area here. You've got candles pausing in this whole zone here, and of course the classic a few weeks ago was here, where it literally couldn't pierce through and stay above this area that I'd marked, and price just dropped away. So we're not just going to sell blindly this week. We never do. We want to see price stalling or struggling to go any higher before we enter the market. So let's keep an eye out for this week. Price is trying to work back up into this area. So watch out for some more of my videos this week. There's going to be a free MT4 indicator ready for you to download very shortly, and the video will be released in the next day or two. So I hope this has given you some ideas for trading the Euro USD for this week. Give the video a thumbs up if you've enjoyed it, and if you haven't subscribed, then now is your opportunity. In the meantime, have a great week, happy trading, and I'll speak to you soon.